Let's talk about uploading your files. I have sent or should have sent you a email inside of Canvas that has a username, password, and then your folder name. I generally will create just your ACES username without any numbers. So for instance, say I was S Escobar 25, my folder name is just S Escobar. So that's what we're working with, and I'm just going to copy and paste right from the email that I have sent to you this semester. So what we're doing here is I'm inside of Dreamweaver, and I went in to get this particular menu. It's my site, manage sites, but it's already open. So I'm going to just double click this right here. And this you should have done already. You should always be working with defined sites. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click the servers. Now I'm going to hit a plus sign, and the name you can call it whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it NVC Bluehost because we are currently using Bluehost. We are using File Transfer Protocol, just regular FTP for this. Now I'm going over, I have over on my other monitor the information that I have sent to you. So I'm going to, I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. And the email address is actually just this here at the end, or excuse me, the FTP address. So I'm just going to take that nvcmultimedia.com and put that up here in the FTP address. This is the whole username that I have sent you, and then I've also sent you a password in that same email. I'm just pasting this in, and now I'm going to go ahead and test. And you can see that this is working. This is testing successfully. Now, you have to be very careful at this point, because if you just stop there, we're all going to end up dumping everything into the main folder and overwriting each other. So what you need to actually do is put in here your whatever I gave you for your root directory, and it went ahead and it's working. Now this is actually not your address. Your address is going to be inside of the 2017 or whatever year you're in. I don't know if I'll be changing this video for a while. So I should have given you also a year that it's going into. So anyway, this particular video was made in 2017. In the summer session of 2017. So there it is. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. Actually, if I'm not quite sure, it's always a good idea after you have this information in there to test again. And it's working. Voila. Okay. Everything is good to go. Now, if you are working in the school, at school, but with your own device, you will not be able to connect because this port 21 is actually shut down. It's a really common port for FTPing. Therefore, it can lead to trouble to have it open on networks. And our network, basically, you have to go out and come in the same door. So it has to go out our network and into Bluehost, kind of using the same door. And our network has it shut. They have that port locked down. So I'm going to go ahead and say save. Okay. Okay. Done. Okay, now after I have my site open, just like usually I have my files here. Actually, I should have files. It seems I selected a folder that's empty, but no worries. But you can see up here that it says remote server, and when it connects to the server in Bluehost, which is in Utah, I can see that I actually have some stuff actually in there. So that is what is inside of my remote server. But in my local server, there is nothing. You can see right now here that it is connected to my server, and if I want to put files up to the server, I'm going to click this and put those files up. If I have a file that is at my server and I want to bring it back down to my local machine, I will hit that. If I want to refresh the whole site and make sure that the most recent in every location is connected, I will hit this syncing button. Besides that, that is all there is to connecting. Unless I tell you differently, you can use any file. What's important to me about you uploading is that you get it up there and all of your internal links, if you have multiple pages inside of your site, they should all work. All of your graphics should appear. And what's important there is making sure that you're keeping your structure, whatever it is, if you have an images folder, if you have an assets folder, whatever it is, all of that folder structure has to go up exactly as it is where it is working locally on your machine. So that's the type of thing I'm going to be looking for this upload project. And unless I say otherwise on your rubric, just go ahead and paste your URL into your folder, and that will be, or into, excuse me, where you turn in the assignment, and that is how you turn it in.